How's everybody doing today? This is Corey Lee's Boxing, and we are back with another banger. Wow, man. Canelo Alvarez versus Bivol right now. It's live. I'm watching it right now. I'm gonna give you guys punch by punch, playback. Right now it's in round number 7, you guys, out of a 12-round fight. Canelo has definitely lost some of the rounds so far. Round number 7 right now, a minute to go. And Canelo Alvarez is off the back foot right now, man. He's going back and forth. He's starting to put the pressure down on Bivol. Wow, Bivol's on the ropes right now. They're saying pretty much right now, Vargas is saying that Canelo is not landing any meaningful shots right now, you guys. So, they're saying, is this part of their game plan? Ooh. Bivol just laid another 1-2 on Canelo, you guys. Bivol's definitely been landing some good punches so far. And I think Canelo Alvarez is going to try to, he's going to try to put on that, he's going to try to put on this. I think he's going to do what he did in the Caleb Plant fight. I think he's going to turn it on late. But we'll see. Round number 7, you guys. Less than a minute to go. Smash that like button, you guys. Let's get these likes up, man. Let's definitely get these likes up. Wow, though, man. What a fight so far. Bruising and redness on the face of Canelo right now, you guys. Oh, 2, 3, 4 punch combination from Bivol has Canelo on the ropes right now, you guys. Canelo is on the ropes right now, you guys. So, wow, man. Like I said, man, it's a lot going on in this fight so far. Round over, you guys. Round number 7. Round number 7, you guys, and it's going down, man. Wow, man. Round number 7 is over. So yeah, man, I'll give that round to, man, I'm giving that round to Bivol right now. I got Canelo losing this fight right now, you guys. I got Canelo Alvarez losing this fight so far. It's a close fight, though. It's a close fight. It's a close fight for sure. Wow, man. It's going down, though, man. Like I said, man, both guys are coming in there. Smash that like button as soon as you guys come in, too, you guys, man. Let's get these likes up, man. See, Bivol has been doing a lot of catching and countering, but he's looking like a technician in there. Smash that like button, you guys. Round number 8, you guys. Canelo Alvarez is starting to walk down Bivol. Bivol is off the back foot right now. I got it 67 to 66 for Bivol right now. I feel like Bivol is landing a lot more punches than I normally seen on Canelo. And it's the 1-2 combination that's really doing it right now, you guys. Smash that like button, you guys. Let's get these likes up, man. Come on now. Bivol versus Canelo, you guys. Round number 8. I got Canelo losing. Oh, good uppercut from Canelo right there. Wow, another right hook from Canelo. Wow, 2, 4, 3, 4 piece combination has Canelo on the ropes. Man, Bivol is really unloading on Canelo. Man, Bivol is pushing forward right now like he hasn't done in a while, you guys. I don't see Canelo Alvarez taking a step back. Wow, now Bivol pretty much backs all the way up and resets. Canelo Alvarez has been standing in the same spot the whole time. Smash that like button, you guys. Let's get these likes up. Wow, man. Right now, man, Canelo is his off the back. He's got a body on the ropes right now, and he's fighting off his back foot. And he's really stationary. So he's not using a lot of his energy. Ooh, that's 3 punches in a row Bivol has landed on Canelo. Wow, man. Smash that like button, you guys. Come on, man. Charles D was happening. He says what I said in end of the job. Let's see what we got. Let's see. You put your money down on Bivol, so we'll see. Bivol still got to last all 12 rounds, dude. Round number 9. Whoa, Canelo just got knocked down, or they call it a no knockdown. Wow. Wow, Canelo just fell, you guys. I don't know if that was a knockdown, if he was hurt or what, but wow. Wow, man. Canelo Alvarez looks a little frustrated right now, you guys. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. He looks a little winded. Definitely smash that like button, you guys. Let's get these likes up, man. He says that jab. Charles D said that jab. Yeah, that jab's been really doing numbers right now, man. It's that 1-2 that's been working for Bivol so far. Canelo's corner is telling him he needs to be intelligent. He said, don't take too many shots. Canelo Alvarez, his corner is telling him, don't take too many shots. Smash that like button, you guys. Get these likes up, man. Wow, man. I can't believe it, Charles D, man, but it's really going down. And the rest of you guys out there, man, he said Canelo Alvarez's corner is telling him to make sure his high guard is up. Make sure he's in his high guard. He said something. It's really sounding like it's a little bit of concern from Eddie Reynoso, the trainer of Canelo Alvarez, you guys. It's looking like a better start right now, you guys. But wow, man. I mean, you know, it's been looking real suspect for Canelo lately, man. So we got to see. We got to see if he's, you know. Has Canelo finally met his match, you guys? You know, the bookmakers thought Canelo Alvarez was going to win this fight. He was a 5-1 favorite. And we all know that it's very hard to win a decision against Canelo Alvarez, you guys. We know that. You know? You know that. Alteza, what's happening, man? Smash that like button, my brother. What's going on with everybody in there? Wow, man. Right now, I mean, Canelo Alvarez is really off. He's really trying to. He's in. I feel like he's almost in panic mode right now. He's getting touched up at will by Bivol right now. Bivol just threw a 4-piece combination. 2 of them landed. Now Bivol has Canelo on the ropes. Wow, Canelo is on the ropes right now, guys. Taking leather from Bivol right now. Taking flames from Bivol. Whoa. Body attack from Canelo as he walks down Bivol. Whoa. Man, hard shots from Canelo on Bivol. Whoa. Whoa. 4-piece combination from Canelo. 3-piece combination from Canelo. Whoa. Smash that like button, you guys. Wow. 3-piece combination from Canelo. The crowd roars. Is Bivol accustomed to this power, man? Can he take the heat? Does Canelo Alvarez have enough heat at 175 to stop Bivol? He's possibly down on the scorecards right now, you guys. Bivol corner screaming at him, talking about 30 seconds, less work. Oh, good left hook from Bivol. Whoa. Bivol is walking down Canelo right now, you guys. Wow. Bivol took a lot of heat in that round. I get that round to Canelo. I get that round to Canelo, man. I don't know if Canelo Alvarez's corner is banking on a late stoppage like this, but maybe they are. Canelo Alvarez might have this in plans the whole time, you guys. I feel like Canelo Alvarez is possibly down on all scorecards right now. Um, they're telling Bivol's corner telling him to throw more combinations, throw more combinations. Bivol's corner saying you're good. You can see it in his face. You're good. You're good. Wow, the live line has switched, you guys. The betting line has switched, you guys. Bivol is the favorite to win this fight now. The betting line has switched, you guys. Live. Bivol is favored to win this fight. Round number 10, you guys. A little over 2 minutes to go. Bivol could be winning this fight right now, you guys. Smash that like button, you guys. Let's get these likes up, man. This is Core Elite Boxing. Let's go. Bivol does not look bothered right now, you guys. He's calm. He's cool. He's collected. Another stiff jab from Bivol. He's throwing the 1-2 all night, you guys. He's been popping the jab all night. Bivol's been popping the jab at Canelo all night, working off the 1-2. And it's no different right now. Another three jabs in a row from Bivol, you guys. Some scorecards have it some says it's 110 to 61 and power and jabs thrown. Man, Bivol start to finish, you guys. You guys got to understand. He's been looking good so far. He's been looking good. And I thought that the fight might have turned in the 6th round, 7th round. It hasn't. Bivol is still putting the pressure on Canelo right now. Can Canelo knock him out? Right now, Canelo Alvarez is on the corner, on the ropes right now. And Bivol is teeing off on him. Smash that like button, you guys. Let's get these likes up. Wow, man. He's teeing off on him right now. Canelo is still in the corner. Whoa. He's saying 1 minute to go now, you guys. In the 10th round. Smash that like button. It's good to slip punches, you guys, but Canelo Alvarez has got to have his work rate go up a little bit more than this, man. He's not really showing me a lot, and he's getting hit by Bivol at will. Wow, man. I mean, Canelo Alvarez Bivol is still teeing off on Canelo right now, you guys. It's all about the footwork right now, you guys. And, Canelo Alvarez right now is chasing greatness, man. At the end of the day, man, Canelo Alvarez has to do that's for Canelo Alvarez. And right now, Canelo Alvarez is losing. Another two-piece combination from Bivol. Uppercut from Canelo lands to the body of Bivol. And break. And that's it. There was the end of the round. That was the end of round number 10, you guys. We're going into round number 11. Only 2 more rounds left, you guys. Wow, man. Canelo Alvarez just punched Bivol twice, and they're showing in slow motion that Bivol came right back off the ropes and hit Canelo Alvarez twice in the face. Canelo Alvarez is possibly down on all scorecards, you guys, in this fight right now. Wow, man. Man, Bivol, man. Who would have thought this could possibly be an upset? The pound for pound king, you guys. Will he get dethroned today? Another three-piece combination from Canelo. Canelo's working off the back foot. Man, right now, Canelo's trying to get inside and work. Man, Canelo is really steamed forward in this 11th round. He is not letting up, you guys. I don't know if it's the vegan diet or the pressure that Bivol is putting it on. But Bivol looks very unbothered right now, you guys. He doesn't mind being in Canelo's range right now. You know? Wow. Oh, good stiff jab from Canelo Alvarez. Another stiff jab from Canelo. They've got it 97-93 for Bivol on Chris Manning's scorecards. For whatever that's worth. Smash that like button, you guys. Al Cesar, who you got winning so far? Who you guys got winning so far in the chat right now, you guys? Who you guys think are winning the fight so far? Wow, Canelo Alvarez is still getting hit in the back of and he's backing up while he's getting hit. You guys got to understand right now, Canelo Alvarez is trying to break down Bivol with these body shots. He's been going to a lot of body shots in the 11th round. Whoa! Canelo Alvarez has picked up Bivol. Wow. Man, did that mess up the legs of Canelo Alvarez? He just picked up Bivol. Bivol is going, whoa. Bivol is putting the pressure on Canelo now. Whoa. 2-3-piece combination from Bivol. Could Bivol knock out Canelo? He's going for it. Whoa, he's bullying the bully, you guys. I've never seen Canelo like this, man. Since, you know what I mean? He's been getting out of character. 2-3-piece combination from Canelo, though. Wow, another body shot from Canelo Alvarez. Another stiff jab from Canelo. Another stiff jab from Canelo. Time. Oh, wow, that's another close round, you guys. I'll probably get that to Canelo, you guys. Beatrice Beats, what's happening, my brother? You didn't want to bet on this fight, did you? Did you, Beatrice? You didn't want to bet on this fight, did you? You could have probably, if you would have bet on Bivol, you might have got your bread back plus some. Wow, man. Right now, you guys, there's an upset brewing, you guys, on May 7th. Really, it's May 8th. Okay, 2022. Is Canelo Alvarez going to get dethroned right now, you guys? Beatrice Beats in the chat, you guys, says Bivol might shake up the world or he will win in the 10th round. They put some Vegas sauce on it. All right, here we go, you guys. The last and final round, you guys. Here we go. Smash that like button, you guys. Get these likes up. As soon as you guys come in, smash that like button and subscribe. Let's go. Can Bivol do it? Can he put his name in the record books? I think Bivol should just use his jab and coast to the victory, you guys. I got Bivol winning this fight so far. Whoa. Whoa, another 2-piece combination from Bivol. Bivol's going for it. Bivol's going for it, you guys. Stiff jab. Wow. 2-piece combination from Bivol. Another 3-piece combination from Canelo Alvarez. They're going back and forth, you guys. Smash that like button. Whoa. Has those punches been affecting Canelo Alvarez? Is he hurt right now? Another uppercut in the 12th and final round. Bivol's going for it. 4 or 5-piece combination from Bivol. Canelo backs up. Whoa. Smash that like button, you guys. Cash at me at Corey Lee Boxing. Wow, man. Man, Canelo Alvarez is taking a beating right now, you guys. I'm going to be honest with you guys, man. Canelo Alvarez is taking a beating right now. Man, only Floyd Mayweather has beaten him. He's been through 14 world champions, I believe. Uppercut from Bivol. Stiff jab from Bivol. Another stiff jab from Bivol. Throws Canelo off as he has to reset again. Bivol too big, too strong, it looks like, for Canelo Alvarez, you guys. Whoa. Another stiff jab from Bivol. Whoa, they're booing. They're booing Canelo right now. Wow, if you pick Bivol to win this fight, man. Wow, man. Big time upset. Whoa, smash that like button, you guys. I've never seen Canelo Alvarez this fatigued in a fight before, you guys. But you guys got to understand, man, Canelo Alvarez has been fighting a lot of top guys, man. When's enough? You know, when does your body say, fuck that? Oh, another three-piece combination from Bivol. Bivol showed up and showed out. Has Bivol won? Has he beaten the pound-for-pound king? I think they're going to call this fight a draw. I don't know why. I don't know why, you guys, but I think they're gonna call this fight a draw. The fight is over, you guys. It did go 12 rounds. I had Canelo Alvarez winning this fight by 12-round unanimous decision in the beginning, but we don't know yet, man. Shout out to Beatrice Beats in the chat for the $25 donation, man. Shout out to Beatrice Beats, man, for the $25 donation, man. Wow, man. Thank you so much, Beatrice, man. I really appreciate that, man. They better not still. Yeah, I mean, they might, though. They might, though. You never know, man. You can never be too sure out here in Vegas, man. I mean, out there, you know, where they're at right now, man. I mean, you guys got to understand, Canelo Alvarez was a huge favorite in this fight. You know? He was a huge favorite in this fight. You know? And I mean, is this the last reign for Canelo Alvarez, you guys? We're going to the scorecards. Will they give it to Bivol or will they give it to Canelo Alvarez, you guys? They are tallying up the scorecards right now. Smash that like button. As soon as you guys come in, smash that like button and subscribe. The fight did go 12-round unanimous decision. Bivol versus Canelo right now, you guys, is going to the scorecards. We're going to find out and we're going to see who won. Wow, man. Let's see. Bivol's putting his hands up as if he won, you guys. Smash that like button, you guys. Let's get these likes up. Smash that like button. Come on, man. Let's get these likes up, man. Yeah, I'm going to let you guys know the decision as soon as I hear it, you guys. It's a 12-round unanimous decision, or it could be split decision, or it could be a draw, but it did go to the scorecards. Bivol has his hands up as if he had won the fight. Some say Bivol won, some say it's a draw. What do you guys think? Smash that like button. Comment in the comment section. Here we go. Here we go. Whoa, Canelo's got his hand up. Whoa, Bivol won. Bivol won the fight, you guys. Wow. 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 Smash that like button. Canelo Alvarez has lost his titles tonight, you guys, at light heavyweight. The train stops here. The train stops here. Bivol by decision. Smash that like button. And please, if you guys don't mind, donating to Quarterly Boxing, you guys, on Cash App, you guys. Let's go, man. Smash that like button. Bivol has won, you guys, by decision, you guys. Wow, man. He is the winner. He just beat Canelo Alvarez. Major upset, you guys, in the boxing world right now. You guys are listening in, Quarterly Boxing. Please smash that like button and subscribe. Wow, man. Dietrich Beats, what do you think, man? What do the rest of you guys in the chat think, man? Bivol did win this fight by unanimous decision. I think the right man won. I think Bivol deserves all credit, and I think he won. You know, Bivol was working off the 1-2 all night, man. The jab beat Canelo Alvarez tonight, you guys. Smash that like button and please subscribe, you guys. If you guys haven't, please hit that subscribe button, man. Show a brother some love. Bivol right now, they're doing a post-fight interview with Steve Maddox right now. With Chris Maddox, excuse me. Wow, man. What a fight. What a fight. What a fight. What a fight, you guys. And you guys got to understand right now, Bivol has lost, you guys. I mean, excuse me. Canelo has lost, man. Shout out to GCGB. He says, upset, baby. Yeah. He says, ice season is upon us. Yeah, man. Upset. Bivol won by decision, you guys. Wow. Bivol by decision. They said before the fight, how would you deal with the speed? After that first round, how did you deal with the speed? He said, I felt his power. Bivol is talking. He has a good speed. He has a good power. He said maybe his mistake, he only threw 5 punches. Did he hurt you? He said my arm. His arm. This guy, Canelo Alvarez, punched the shit out of Bivol's arm, you guys. He's got his fucking arm looks red as shit. Wow, smash that like button, you guys. Bivol has won, you guys, by unanimous decision. Donate to Quarterly Boxing and on Cash App, you guys. Cash App, Quarterly Boxing. Unanimous decision for Bivol, you guys. He said, did you feel he was getting frustrated with you? He said, let's ask him. He said, let's ask him. Bivol said, let's ask him. He said, we're going to turn quickly to Canelo. He said, you won a lot of close decisions. Did you think you did enough to win this fight? Wow. They're doing the commentary now, you guys. Smash that like button, you guys. DJ Black Charm, what's happening? Sometimes in boxing, you win or lose. That's what Canelo Alvarez says. He says, I lost tonight, and he won. He said, what made him so difficult? He's speaking Spanish now, you guys. The translators ready to tell us in a minute. Smash that like button and subscribe, you guys. Come on. Donate to Coily Boxing at Cash App. Dollar symbol Coily Boxing, you guys. He says he's a good fighter. He goes in, he goes out, and he has good power. He said, did you feel like you fought a real light heavyweight and that the weight was a problem? He said, no, no, no. He says, no excuses. He said, you win or lose. That's what happens in boxing. This is sport. Wow, there's a lot of people put to rest that the Canelo Alvarez is better than Floyd now. Smash that like button, you guys, and subscribe. DJ Black Charm says congrats to Bivol. He said, yes, he's a great fighter. He really manages his distance very well. He did enough to win this fight, and that's just boxing. Do you have a rematch clause? Do you want to do this again? He said, of course I do. This doesn't end like this. Oh, Bivol says, Prismatic says rematch. Canelo wants rematch. Bivol says no problem. There will be a rematch, you guys. There will be a rematch, I believe. Wow, major, major upset tonight in the light heavyweight division, you guys. Canelo Alvarez might be too small for that division, you guys. He says, I'm ready for the rematch. Bivol said, I'm ready for the rematch, but I want to be getting treated like a champion now. Wow. Deatrice Beast, GSGB, GCGB, DJ Black Charm, smash that like button. What do you guys think about this fight so far, man? He said the judges believe, he said it wasn't the judges. He says, my trainers believed in me. He says, thank you for everybody to watch this fight and believe in me. This guy's going back to Russia with the belts, you guys. Wow. He's going back to Russia with the belts, you guys. Okay? Demetrius Bivol is going back to Russia with the belts. Hold on. Canelo Alvarez is walking out the ring, you guys. Canelo Alvarez looks pissed. Man. Wow, man. Beterbiev versus Bivol. I said in the beginning, Deatrice beats DJ Black Charm. If you guys watch my show every time, I said neither one of these guys was the best light heavyweight. I said Beterbiev was the best light heavyweight. Can I please get credit for that? Can I please get credit for that? You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? They ain't going to give it to me. You know, it's all good. They ain't going to give it to me. It is all good, man. Wow, man. What a upset, you guys. What a freaking upset, man. Wow, man. I know a lot of you guys are probably, you know, thinking like, man, this is a wild upset, man. Yeah, it's come on, man. The more I think about it, the more we break it down. This is probably the biggest upset in 2022, you guys. Demetrius Bivol has just won by unanimous decision, you guys. Okay? Shout out to Penny in the chat, you guys. What's up, man? If you guys want to come on and hop on, let's go. Upset City. Yes, sir. Definitely upset City, man. But wow, man. What a fight, man. What an awesome fight, man. I just really, truly think right now, you guys, Bivol needs to be recognized as the world champion that he is. I always told you guys that Beterbiev was the best light heavyweight in the world. Okay, I said that on numerous shows. You go look at my story, look at my look at my videos. I'm telling you guys what it is. You know, Penny in the chat says Bivol's length has too much for Canelo Alvarez. Wow, man. Penny, what's going on, man? How you thinking? How you feeling today, man?
Hey man, let me just get my camera.
Oh, you all right, man? We're doing the no camera because I'm gonna just put it on the background as Canelo and Bivol.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, how's everything going today, man?
Yeah, good man. Yeah. I saw the
Wow,
fight.
upset, man. Penny, upset.
Yes, I actually had a Canelo unanimous decision. I
You
didn't.
had Canelo winning that fight?
No. My prediction. I wasn't like
Whoa.
some of these guys who said that Canelo was going to knock him out. But man, Bivol, he brought it, dude. I think his length, his footwork. Also, Canelo ran out of gas there at the end. It reminded me of like when Canelo fought Gennady Golovkin in the first fight. He ran out of gas there too. Like
Wow, man.
I've never seen, but this time I don't know. Maybe it's his diet. Like he's got this vegan diet. Like I don't know. What do you think,
Who you said is on a vegan diet?
Canelo?
Yeah, they say Canelo's on a vegan diet. That might have, you never know. You never know with the power. David Hay, switched to vegan when he was at heavyweight. His power didn't stay there. Smash that like button, you guys, and subscribe, you guys. You guys can donate to Corley Boxing at Cash App. But yeah, man, Bivol just wins by man, Bivol wins by unanimous decision. Was it a split decision or unanimous decision? Because I couldn't hear him when they said it.
Unanimous. 115, 113, all three judges.
115, you guys, to 113, all three judges, you guys. Wow, man. Wow. What a wild fight, man. What a wild fight, man. This
Hey
is a
Corey,
wild fight, man.
Bivol was beating him to the punch, right? And he threw some combinations, and I feel
Huh?
like Canelo was throwing a lot of hard punches, and like Bivol would bait him like at the end of the ropes, and then Canelo would throw a hard punch, and then Bivol would just counter him, and then he'll move back to the center of the ring and do it all over again. I feel like Canelo didn't have a plan B or plan C. Maybe it's his stamina. I don't know. Like I feel like he didn't have the extra gear, and two, he didn't have a plan B.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, man. After watching this fight, man, Canelo Alvarez, I mean, he really was looking for the fucking knockout
Yeah.
all night, man. All
Yes.
night, he was
Yes.
looking for the knockout. You cannot knock out a guy that's 175 pounds and your natural weight is about 154, 160. You know what I mean? And I'm just
160.
saying, like, I'm saying right now that the power was still there because Bivol did recognize, hey, this guy does have power. He did recognize that, you guys. Okay, in the post-fight press conference. I mean, in the post-fight, talking after the
Interview.
fight. So he did acknowledge that, But what he's saying is that Canelo Alvarez did not throw enough punches.
Yeah.
Okay? Bivol said you can't win off of throwing 5 punches. Okay? And so, the proof is in the pudding. You cannot be, inactive. You cannot be inactive and win a fight.
Yeah.
You're throwing 5 to 6 punches per, every couple of minutes. I just feel like, you know, he took too much time off at times, man.
Yeah.
He took too much time off at times, Penny. What do you think? Smash
Yeah.
that like button, you guys. Let's get these likes up.
Hey Corey, I feel like he thought that Bivol was 168 pounder, where when he throws those uppercuts, which he did land in the first half of the fight, that Bivol would start slowing down, but he didn't. You know why? Bivol is at 175. He can take those punches. those punches that he threw at 168, it's not the same at 175. Those guys can take it. Like guys like
Wow.
Bivol and Beterbiev, they can take those punches and still keep on going. So in the rematch, the rematch is going to be in September, and Canelo needs to be more active, and he needs to do feints. Canelo, I don't think even Canelo had any feints at all. He was just going in there for the kill. Like, sometimes when you feint someone, you make them stagnant, and then it's the
Yeah.
second or the third punch that counts. I don't know. If you watch that fight, I don't think Canelo had any feints at all.
Man, Canelo Alvarez, you guys, came up with, like I said, he came up with this game plan of a seek and destroy, you guys. And it just wasn't enough. It was not enough. You cannot, in this world of boxing, you guys, you cannot think you're going to win off of just your name alone. I'm sorry. I think those days are over. You are not Floyd Mayweather. Okay? And some would say he was better than Floyd Mayweather. Does this stop that hype train? You know? That's the real question, Penny. Does this stop that hype train? Because they had some steam going up into this fight. Man, Canelo's better than Floyd. Canelo this. Canelo, I'm hugging his this, that. I'm just like, yo, chill. Relax. You know, Canelo Alvarez is a great fighter. I'm not taking that from him. But, you know, what have you done for me lately? He just lost. You know, he took a L.
Hey
But he
Corey,
took it on the chin, Penny, and he said it was going to be a rematch. What do you think, Penny? Wow,
hey
man,
Corey,
there's going to be a rematch.
Corey, he nearly won it though. It was 7-5, all three judges. I had it
Yeah, I
like,
mean, it was a close fight, but I think Bivol, you know, clearly won that fight. Clearly.
yeah,
Clearly.
yeah.
Clearly.
Corey, I actually I had Canelo as my prediction, unanimous decision, right? So I thought Canelo was going to win, but at the end, I thought Bivol won 9-3, 8-4 kind of a fight. I don't think it was 7-5. No way. Like I thought 10, yeah, 9 sorry, 9-3, 9-3, I think. That's probably my score. Like I didn't score it like round for round, but looking
Who
back at
did
it,
you think won, and what was your scorecards?
I thought Bivol won 9-3, 8-4, right around that mark.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, 7-5. I just think he
Nah.
clearly won. I'm just saying, if it wasn't 7-5, I'm just saying that was on the low end. That was on the low
Yeah.
end, you know, like, 7-5, he still won though. You know, I know it wasn't gonna be a fucking blowout. I knew even if it was a blowout, the scorecard, the judges was gonna give Canelo enough respect, even if he threw 5 punches per round, that they were gonna find a way to give him some rounds.
See, Corey, that tells you Canelo was already up 2 rounds before the fight, because that fight was not 7-5, man. Like,
Yeah,
because
I thought that fight was closer to 8-4. In my
yeah,
opinion. In my
yes,
opinion. I'm being respectful. I'm being
yeah,
respectful, and I'm being, you know, I'm giving Canelo some of the closer rounds. Some of the closer rounds that could have been swung, you know, either way. I'm giving him some of those rounds. But you know, there is a rematch brewing, you guys. There is a
yeah.
rematch brewing. They
There's a
both did
rematch
say,
clause.
huh?
Corey, there's a rematch clause in the contract. He has to take it.
Yup, there is. Penny is correct. There is a rematch clause, you guys, in the contract. So right now, what they're going to do is they're going to go back to the negotiating table. Bivol's going to get a hell of a lot more money, and they're going to run it back again, man. I think they're going to
Yeah.
run it back again, and I think Canelo is going to probably still be the fucking A side, but
Yep.
Bivol has a lot more to say this time. You know.
Now, but Corey, I think a lot of those, like those particulars that they usually negotiate, that's already been negotiated before. Like it's already been in print. Like if you win, this is this purse, this is blah blah blah. Like you know what I mean? I think it's more like a
Yeah,
foregone
some of it, I
conclusion.
believe I believe some of it is already signed. Signed up, and I believe Eddie Hearn is a smart businessman, and I know he knows Canelo Alvarez is his breadwinner over there at the zone. You know, they had the fun. They just went up to $20 a month for the fucking subscription. And I was texting B before I ordered the shit. I was like, man, I'm paying either $20 a month or you got to pay $160 for a whole year of the zone. That's a lot of money. You know, does somebody
Yeah.
want to put up, not a lot of money to me, I'm just saying, like, that's a lot of money to, you know, somebody just wants to, you know, a app to use, you know, just an app to use. You know,
Yeah.
it's $160, you guys, for the year. And they're saying that's a good deal. Because if you buy it for $20 a month, that'll be what, 240 penny?
Yep.
240. So,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I guess you're saving, you know, $60. But after this Canelo loss, man, the zone might need to rethink their subscriptions, dude. It's like, yo, I'm just
but
saying,
but
man. I'm just
but
saying he needs to draw.
but
And then
Corey, you know,
the one to draw
Corey,
too, he lost too.
but Corey, last week you had a really good fight, which was kind of like for free if you're subscribed. This one here is an upset, so even more people will tune into the rematch in September. So you know, the zone, like I don't know, like, but also Canelo needs to go back to eating meat. Those
Yeah, oh, you
tainted.
feel like that vegan is really fucking with him, Penny.
Hey, dude, hey, Corey, I work in an office where there's a lot
Okay.
of people who are vegan,
Okay.
right, or vegetarian. It
Okay.
is good. It is very healthy way of eating. But for an athlete who you get who where you need energy and you need punching power, dude, you need protein, man. You
Yeah.
need.
That's true, man. Penny's got a really good point, you guys. You need protein. And you know, with a lot of these vegan diets, man, a lot of people are not getting the protein they need. Smash that like button, you guys, as soon as you come in and subscribe, you guys. We got a little under 50 people in here right now, you guys. Smash that like button, you guys. Let's get these likes up, man. Please, man. And you know, like I said, man, Penny is saying that the vegan hurt him. The vegan hurt Canelo. And you know, what do you think? What do you think, Penny? I mean, do you think he stays vegan, or do you think this is hurting him, or is hindering him in his performance, or I mean, what do you put this upset on, Penny?
Oh no, it was because of Bivol, right? But the vegan, because dude, I work with a lot of people who are vegan and vegetarian, and it is very healthy. You stay skinny, right? But I feel like sometimes, when you're an athlete, where you get hit in the face and you get hit in the body, where you need enormous amount of energy, dude, you need protein, man. Like stuff like, look, he's not a normal person where he goes to the office like me or yourself where you know it's okay to have a vegan or a vegetarian diet, you know, because you don't want to be obese, right? But for him, he's a boxer, dude. You need meat, tainted or not. You need to eat meat to get that. You need to get that energy. You know what I mean? But you're not taking away from Bivol. Bivol won this fight because of him, right? That vegetarian or vegan diet, that's more of a like an afterthought. But if he wants to win in September, dude, man, you got to start eating some tacos again.
Oh no! Damn. So Penny is saying Canelo has to go back to the taco diet. You know, last time he was on the taco diet, Penny, he failed a fucking drug test, dude. You want him to
Oh,
do
come
that
on,
again? You
man.
want him to do that again? Come on, Penny. Come on, Penny.
Hey,
Come on.
there's no Vada in this fight. I think from my understanding, so he'll be all right.
You said you think he'll be all right?
Nah. All joke aside, look, dude, you need protein, man. Seriously, you
Yeah,
need
that's true. Yeah.
steak and potatoes. You know what I mean? That sort of a diet, like, or you need fish. You know what I mean? Like, um, also Tim Bradley was also vegetarian in his second and third fight against Manny Pacquiao, and he lost both of those fights
Oh, really?
convincingly. Convincingly, yeah. Remember?
Hey.
Yeah. Tim Bradley was on a vegetarian or vegan diet in a rematch and in a trilogy, and he lost both of those fights convincingly.
So he lost. So you're saying right now that the vegan diet has hurt Canelo, if anything.
I don't know. It's not. It's not the
I mean,
reason
that's
why
what I
he
mean.
lost
Because
it.
I mean, let's be honest, Penny. I mean, you're saying that it affected his performance. I mean, I think you're getting somewhere with
Yes.
that. I really
Yes.
do
Yes.
think you're
Yes.
getting somewhere with that. I think you're
Yeah.
on to something.
Yeah, because Corey, I've worked with people who were vegans, right? And I could see the change in their body. That you get skinnier, right? Which is good.
Wow.
Like, you don't want to be obese, right? You don't want to be fat, right? Because you might get diabetes, right? But in boxing, it's different, dude. Like, those guys in the office, we don't hit each other in the face. We don't, we have enough energy, right, to get by the
To
day.
carry
But for
on,
him,
yeah. To carry on, yeah.
yeah, but for him, he's different, man. He's an athlete who gets hit in the face. Like, it's not like, he's like a 100 meters sprinter like Usain Bolt. Where it could be okay. But dude, man, when you get hit in the face and hit to the body, you need some of those extra protein in your body, don't you think?
Yeah, man. I think right now, man, you guys got to understand, man. Demetrius Bivol and Canelo Alvarez, they've both, you know what I mean? I mean, they put a lot into this training camp. I know for a fact that Canelo Alvarez was working his ass off. He was training his ass off.
Yeah.
Some people might say that he overtrained for this fight, but I'm gonna be honest with you, man.
No.
Penny is on to something with this vegan diet. You know what I mean? Like I said, the same thing happened to one of my really good favorite fighters. Back in the day was David Haye. He switched and went vegan, and he got fucking almost. I think he got iced twice. But I mean, one of them was the Achilles from. But I just think his power was gone, and that's the main thing
Yes.
we're talking about. That's the main
Yes.
thing that me
Yes.
and Penny are both talking about right now, you guys, is his power.
Yeah.
If they say that's one of the last to leave, when you get up there in age,
Yeah.
have we seen a ceiling for Canelo Alvarez, Penny?
Yeah. Because Corey, look, I don't look. We don't want to say any bad things about vegans. For a normal human being who works in an office or who works in infrastructure or whatever. Yes, it is very good to have a vegan diet because you don't get obese, right?
Yeah.
Like, especially in America. America, all of the servings, because I've been to America 3 times. The
Okay.
serving is so friggin' big that also America has probably the most obese people in the world, right? Because the servings is so big. Like, your large Big Mac meal is like a jumbo meal. Like, it's just so big. That's why
Yeah.
there's so many obese people in America. And yeah, and vegan I know will definitely help you become healthier. But from an athlete point of view, who gets hit in the face, nah, man, you need some fajitas and all that kind of stuff, man, and jumbo, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, like, but Bivol definitely fought a
Let
great
me
fight.
go. Hey, you guys, I'm going to go to Twitter right now, in the Twitter universe, you guys. I know a lot of you guys are on Twitter. I know a lot of you guys are on Twitter right now. Coily Boxing, okay, we're going to Twitter. We're going to see what some of you guys, fans, say in the chat and what some of you guys on Twitter are saying. I want to hear what, all of the big names are talking about right now on Twitter. So this is a part of the live stream where I just want to go to Twitter and I want to see what some of the reactions are, you guys. What are some of the people saying, out there? Okay, so we got Mark Sanuk. He says, I don't see Canelo beating anyone who holds a belt at 175. Wow. So they're already saying that he cannot beat anybody at 175. They're already saying this, you guys. But mind you, Penny, for the record, who did I say was the best light heavyweight in the world?
Yeah, you said Bivol.
No, Beterbiev.
Oh, Beterbiev. Yeah, I had Beterbiev as well. I thought you
Remember? I say
said,
Usyk do his thing in heavyweight. I said Beterbiev is the best light heavyweight. I've
yeah,
always said that.
same.
I've always said that, you guys. So I thought that Beterbiev would be the first one to beat him, but he didn't get the shot. They let Bivol get the shot. So I would have favored Beterbiev in that fight, and I told Beeves that Joe Beeves that on the Ringside Report. I've told him that plenty of times. But
Hey, Corey, Tariq here says Canelo needs to go down a weight class. No, I don't think so. He took Bivol's shots, and I don't think he at any point in that fight where he got wobbled or he looked like he was in trouble. I think he can take the 175 power. I really do. I think he's fine at 175.
You think he can?
Yeah, I don't know about Beterbiev though. If Beterbiev hits harder.
Will you say Beterbiev hits harder?
Yeah, but then everyone everyone like who doesn't get knocked down at 175 against Beterbiev? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, and you guys got to understand, man. Bivol was a good champion, so I don't want to hear you guys taking any credit from Bivol or taking any credit, from Canelo Alvarez for this fight. I just think it was stylistically it was a bad matchup for Canelo Alvarez because he was bigger, stronger than Canelo Alvarez, and at that point you rely on skill. And
yep,
is Canelo Alvarez that much more than Bivol, and he's smaller than Bivol. And, and
yeah.
and we just got the answer tonight, you guys. No, the hell he isn't. And you know, if your
I
power
think Corey,
doesn't,
Corey,
huh?
Corey. I think Canelo can beat him in the rematch. I think Canelo. He probably saw what Bivol gave him. Him and Reynoso will probably go back to the drawing board. He probably needs to throw more body punches, more uppercuts, and he needs to have more energy for some reason. I don't know. Like he needs to find that energy. Like maybe he needs to, instead of weighing 174.6, maybe go down to like 172 or something like that. Because man, he ran out of energy there in the championship rounds. He had nothing left. It's like as if he was weight drained. Like you know what I mean? Like something was up there. Like I don't know what happened there. Did you notice that, Corey?
Yeah, he didn't look. I didn't. I didn't like his body language in some of those
Yeah,
rounds. I feel
yeah,
like his body language was definitely off a little bit. And he needs to work on that. He needs to work on his body language and the way he, I guess he goes into fights right now thinking he can take all of the good shots from fighters, but eventually that shit adds up on you, dude.
yeah. And
He
Corey,
took a lot of fucking punches off from Gennady Golovkin, Penny.
yeah,
Yeah,
and Corey, based on the judges' scorecard, right, he only needs to win one more round and it's a draw, right? So he's not that far away. You
yeah,
know what I mean, Corey? He's not that
yeah.
far away. And it's not like Bivol completely dominated him. Like, uh, one swing rounds here and there, right? He would have been a draw. You know what I mean, Corey?
Yeah. And you guys, we put it up on the screen right here. This is the Compy Box report, you guys. I'm gonna read it out to you guys. Man, wow, Canelo Alvarez versus Bivol. They're saying total punches thrown. They got all of the stats up here, you guys. It says final punch stats. Canelo Alvarez total punches, body landed, 84. He landed 84 at 17%. Bivol landed 152 at 21%. Um, final punch stat, the jab, total jabs, okay? 10, they say for Canelo Alvarez, 46. 10 at 4% for Alvarez, and Bivol 46 at 11% of the jabs landed, you guys. Power punches landed. It says 74 for Canelo Alvarez at 27%, and Bivol 106 at 36%. You know, I don't know how accurate these combi box is with the whole jab. It's saying that Canelo Alvarez total jabs was only 10 landed, and I don't know. I don't know. I
Hey
don't know.
Corey, hey Corey, you know there's total punches for Vibol where he's got like 53, 50, 60, 51, 51, 51, 71, 58, 72, 48, 75, and 70. Dude, for a light heavyweight to throw that much punches, man, that's like middleweight type punches. Like welterweight they only throw about 80 to 70 punches per round. Dude, this guy's doing like 70 punches per round. That's like a middleweight.
Yeah,
Middleweight, you know what I mean?
yeah. Bivol was very active, you guys, throwing a lot of punches per round. Um, And a lot of people, need to take notice of that, man. Bivol was very active and he was getting the job done. With a lot of fighters out there, you guys, that weren't getting the job done. I feel like Bivol showed that, he wasn't coming in there to be second fiddle to anybody, and he came in there to win. And we seen
Yeah.
tonight that Canelo can be beat on the scorecards, you guys. I know a lot of you guys were like, that's a myth. Corey, he can never lose on the scorecards, and all of this. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, man. I think that, Canelo Alvarez lost fair and square tonight. And me and Penny both agree on that. And
Yep.
what do you think Canelo goes from here, Penny?
Oh man, rematch September. Run it back. Canelo needs to, based on the scorecard, the way Las Vegas scores, because they prefer guys who are more aggressive, guys like Canelo, Pacquiao. That's why they always win these close fights, right? They like guys who are aggressive. So Canelo, he just needs to maybe get more energy in the championship rounds, maybe and win maybe one or two more rounds. And like for example, this fight was 7-5 based on the judges' scorecard. And it wasn't 7-5 on mine, right? But he needs to maybe just improve a little bit, and dude, he'll win it in the rematch.
Yeah, man. And I think right now, man, Canelo Alvarez, he didn't do enough this time. He didn't do enough to get the W. Bivol did do enough, you guys, and that's why he won. A
He
lot of
did a
people
lot.
didn't know why, Bivol would win a fight like this, and how can he win a fight like this if it was close on the scorecards? We seen tonight, you guys, that the judges even had it closer than we had it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I had it, 7-5, 8-4. I could see it being, as even like 8-4. I could see it, some people say close rounds, 7-5. Okay. Penny said he had it somewhere as along the lines of 9-3.
9-3-8-4.
That one, but hey, like I said, it was we got the right final decision, and that's what matters. That's what matters.
Yeah.
Because I mean, for a while, I was holding my breath, Penny. I thought that Bivol could get robbed.
Yeah, same. I thought he'd get robbed too. When they said 130, when David Diamante said 115, 113 to all of the judges,
Wow.
I thought they were going to give it to Canelo because they're going to rob him. But they gave it all obviously to Bivol. So I'm happy that Bivol got the victory. Also, Bivol didn't mention anything about Russia. That was interesting. He didn't say thank you Russia or whatever. Like it was interesting. He
It's
didn't
a
say
lot
that.
of shit going on over there in Russia, man, and I think Bivol's trying to stay out of it, because he didn't say like, shout out to my soldiers in Russia or anything like
Yeah,
that. He just left that alone.
yeah,
He just left that alone. He said, "Thank you for the people that support me." That's what he said. He didn't say his country. He said, "Thank you for the
yeah.
people that support me." And
Yeah,
I don't know, man. I thought he might have said, I'm taking this home to you, Putin, or whatever, but he didn't say
yeah.
that. He didn't say that. Beterbiev met with Putin. When he won his titles, this was before the war, though, you guys. But Beterbiev did meet with Putin, and I don't know the relationship that Bivol has with his president in Russia,
Oh,
but
he's got a lot of. Hey, Corey, Bivol's got a lot of Ukrainian friends. In fact, he's got a few Ukrainian guys in his camp.
wow. So there you have it, man. Penny saying that, Bivol has, Ukraine guys in his camp, which his country is going against at war right now.
Yep.
So it's big out there, man. And he's gonna bring this back home to Russia. I don't even know if he's gonna go back home, but I'm pretty sure he'll go back home.
I don't know,
But
man.
I don't
Yeah,
know
after,
because of war and everything like that, But I'm just
Corey, there's not enough time because September is just around the corner. You know what I mean? September's just around. He might just stay in. Kovalev, I think, lives in LA, right? With his wife. So also, Corey, in the post-fight interview, did you notice that the Mexican translator was from England? So that was a bit like, wouldn't you want like a Chicano there in the
I
intro?
mean, Eddie Hearn might have set that up. Eddie Hearn, he's
That
from the
was
UK.
weird.
Eddie
That was
Hearn's from the
weird.
UK. And when you look at it, like when I looked at, when you type in, Bivol, I mean Canelo versus Bivol. It said one of the websites says Eddie Hearn presents Canelo Alvarez versus Bivol. Like I'm like, what the hell? How is Eddie Hearn's name first in this whole ordeal? Like like, it's crazy though, but he's first. And I just think right now, you guys, with Canelo Alvarez winning, I mean, excuse me, losing, and his Russia and him winning, I just didn't. I thought that maybe Bivol would have been a little bit more patriotic, but he wasn't. He wasn't.
Yeah,
He didn't say a whole lot about Russia at all, which kind of surprised me.
yeah,
Being that he's from Russia, and he's he already said in a post in an interview leading up into this fight that if his number was called the war, that he would go. That he would go. He would 100% go. So where his heart is at, and but he just didn't say nothing post fight. I kind of thought that was a little odd, but maybe he's trying to stay politically out of it.
yeah.
Which is not a bad stance for Bivol, but I don't know how well that's gonna go over with Putin. yeah,
Hey, Putin, hey, Corey, Putin sends guys to your house if you misbehave. Like we've
yeah,
seen that
man.
in the past.
That guy's man. He's
Hey,
well respected, man.
Hey, Corey, Putin used to be ex KGB, man. Those guys, like, those ex KGB guys, you don't want to mess with those guys. Like, even when I was in New York, right, I met a few Russian guys, man. I stayed the hell out of it. Like, I know some, because these guys, they don't care, man. Like, you know what I mean? Corey, they don't even care all about, like, New York cops. Like, they don't care if you have a badge. Those Russian guys, man, they don't give a crap. Like, they have their own rules.
Wow. Smash that like button, you guys, and subscribe, you guys. Penny is saying that Putin has his own rules, and I understand that, but I'm saying right now, Bivol won, and I mean he won in America, and that's awesome. That's awesome. He came out here and he fulfilled his dream, and I'm just so glad, Penny, that Bivol didn't get robbed. I mean, because the writing was on
Yes.
the wall. The writing was on the wall, man. 7-5. That was like a squeaky
Yeah.
kind of scorecard. Like,
Yeah. He
like,
nearly did. He
look,
nearly
we
got
going
robbed.
in for Canelo again, but we got to give it to Bivol this time. We got to give it to Bivol.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah.
though we
Yeah.
thought Canelo got his ass beat, but we're going to give it closely to Bivol. Closely.
Yeah. But Corey, it's not like one of those. He didn't get a beating or anything. Where like, uh, it was more like when Gennady fought Canelo the first time. I thought it was kind of like that fight where Gennady should have won. But it's not like Canelo can't turn it around and win in the rematch, which he did, by the way. He won the rematch. I see it like that. I actually think that Canelo will win the rematch. I think he'll figure it out because he's one of he's that guy, right? He's like Ja Morant, you know what I mean? He's that guy that where he'll figure it out. In the rematch, they'll go back to the drawing board, him and Reynoso. They will figure out Bivol because Bivol is not Mayweather. Right, Corey? He's not Mayweather where he's like a matrix, you know what I mean? Bivol he's a beatable guy. You know what I mean, Corey?
Yeah, man. And I mean, he hit it on the head. Penny hit it on the head, where I really truly think that, Bivol can get beat though. We've seen him get hurt against Joe Smith Jr. Like I said, man, and I'm gonna say it again, you guys. I'm gonna say it again. I really truly think that Beterbiev, not Canelo, not Bivol, Arthur Beterbiev is the best. Canelo's not even the best fighter in his weight class right now. I've been saying this. Go back on all of my videos that I've been posting, you guys, and you can get confirmation that way. But because I'm not just speaking out my ass like some channels
Yeah.
do. But
Yeah, Corey,
I'm
I
just
agree with
saying,
you. Corey, I agree with you. I think Beterbiev is also the best light heavyweight in the world, but he's
powerful, powerful, powerful
yeah,
puncher, and none of that, all of that, fucking his arm. But did you see Bivol's arm? Damn,
yeah. It was red.
damn.
Yeah.
Did you see that though? That's a lot of punches on his arm, dude. Did you see
Yeah.
that?
Yes.
I
Yeah.
don't know how many times in the history of fighting, you guys, that the opponent's arm is. I mean, he might not be able to move that for a couple of days. I mean, that thing
Yeah.
looked.
But Corey, because he's at 175, he could take those punches in the arms. Whereas guys like Callum Smith and BJ Saunders and who's the other guy? I can't remember anymore. The other guy who was speaking to him in the ring, like who that last his last opponent at 168,
Okay,
Caleb Plant.
okay.
Caleb Plant, right?
Yeah.
Those guys can take those punches because he's too strong. But at 175, he's not a bully anymore. He's just like another guy in the playground. You know what I mean? That's why, like with Beterbiev, who hits twice as hard. See, I don't know how that fight will go if Canelo fights him because he may have to just be on his bicycle. Because man, he can't trade with Beterbiev. That guy is a monster at 175.
That's what I'm saying, man. I just think right now, better is in Russia or wherever he's at training. Now he's in Canada. Excuse me. He trains with David Lemieux. But with Mark Ramsey and them. Awesome trainer, by the way. But they got power punches out there.
Hey Corey, Beterbiev is also getting up there in age. Isn't he like 36 years old? And he's been in a
He's
lot of
definitely
wars. Yeah. And he's going to get another war against Smith Jr.
man. So maybe it might be a war. It might not be. Better be Mike Smith Jr. out of there like I think and predict he's going to. I'm putting money that Beterbiev is getting Joe Smith Jr. out of there. That fight is not going 12 rounds. There has not yet been a man to last 12 rounds of punishment and destruction that Archer Beterbiev has. It's mayhem and chaos in there. Okay? Ask Marcus Brown. He knows. He knows firsthand. Archer Beterbiev is a very, very, if not the most dangerous fighter at 175, man. I'm being honest, man. And I think Archer Beterbiev is the reason why, dare I say, David Benavidez hasn't moved up. A lot of people say that he should have been at 175.
Yeah.
He's a cheat code making 168. His natural weight should be at cruiserweight. You know, numerous people, the Charlos have said that on record. Numerous people say that. But they know at 175 there's that one guy that my dark horse 2 years ago on this channel, my dark horse, Archer Beterbiev, you guys. And I just think he's that technically fundamental, and he's technically and fundamentally sound, as a boxer and a puncher. So he's dangerous. He's dangerous, man, all the way around. A lot of people say Andre Ward retired because of Archer Beterbiev. Mind you, he was at 175. He was barking up the tree. As soon as Andre Ward retired, Archer Beterbiev got his IBF belt. Come on, man. Corey Lee didn't start doing this yesterday. I've been doing this. Believe that. Yeah. So that's what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Like, Archer Beterbiev been around. He's been around, And he's done all of this in under 20 fights. He's an animal. He's my number one 175-pound fighter. Penny, let it rip.
Hey Corey, you know that fight with Joe Smith Jr. He's going to get. I think he'll win that fight too, and he won't go 12 rounds. But he's going to have to eat some of those heavy punches from Smith Jr. as well. It's not going to be. I don't think it'll be a cakewalk, but he will destroy him. But Beterbiev also takes punches, and he's 37 years old, so he's getting up there in age himself. So if he wants to fight Canelo, hopefully it's going to be in December, because if it's next year, man, dude, he'll be like 37, man. 37, 38.
You said he's going to be about 37, 38?
Yeah, how old is Betev? Hold on, let me Google him. I think he's 36 years old.
He's 36?
Yeah, he's not spring chicken, man. Dude, he's
Man, you guys
37
gotta.
already. He's
Hey,
37 already.
hey, listen, you guys. Beterbiev is getting older in age, but so was Gennady Golovkin when he fought Canelo. He was 36, 37. Come on, hey. Come on, man. Enough with the old age jokes. But I'm going to tell you guys right now, Beterbiev is still older in age, but he can still get the job done. We seen a young Canelo lose tonight. Come on now. Come on now. Come on
In
now.
his
Are we going to
in his
tell age in
prime.
that too?
In his prime. Canelo's prime.
So, the more I think about it and the more I, contemplate, what Canelo's going to do in a rematch, what can he do different that he maybe didn't do in this first fight? And my number one thing that comes to my mind, Penny, when I think about Canelo in a rematch is activity, man.
Yes.
Activity. He's
Yes.
got to be more active, man. He's got to be more active. If you think that Canelo Alvarez is going to win this rematch off of what we just seen tonight, or that seek and destroy shit that Eddie Reynoso is teaching him, because mind you, listen, another thing that I wanna I gotta break this down systematically, because this loss maybe was in the making already, and you guys just didn't see it. And what I mean by that is, hear me out. Caleb Plant was winning that fight. Okay, Caleb Plant was winning that fight, and leading up into that knockout. And I believe it was the 11th or the 12th round. It was a late stoppage. Okay, Sergey Kovalev. Some say he
Yeah.
was winning the fight.
Yes, he
Another
was.
late
Yeah.
stoppage.
Yeah.
Okay, Bivol was not falling for any of that, and he was not getting stopped. So what do we have? Canelo lost finally. Okay, so don't be surprised, you guys, that this guy lost, because I said in the last video I made with Charles D, he said that he was gonna put some money on Bivol. I said, to be honest with you, that doesn't sound bad. I said that. Okay, 24 hours before the fight, I said that. Okay, so I mean, just check my receipts, you guys. I mean, I did pick Canelo Alvarez to win by split decision, and at the last minute, I changed it to unanimous decision. But like I said, man, it was an awesome fight. Bivol stood his ground, and he did not let up. Okay, he did not let up. Okay, he had Canelo Alvarez. Okay, some would say the pound for pound number one fighter in the world. You know,
Yes.
backpedaling. Okay, Canelo Alvarez was backpedaling, you guys. And
He
the more
was.
I think about it, it's like, wow, man, this guy was backpedaling. I think the weight played a part. You know, I really do. I think weight played a part, and I think that for him to be able to win a rematch, he's got to show me a lot more. He's got
Yeah.
to show me a lot more, Penny. I'm sorry, man. He does.
But
You know?
but Corey, I don't think he needs to reinvent himself. I think he just needs to. He need those last three rounds, the championship rounds. He just needs to be more active, right? Because man, he ran out of energy. If he didn't run out of energy, the way the scorecards were going, he would have won that fight, right? If he didn't run out of energy and just kept on going. So I don't think he just completely needs to overhaul his game plan. I just think he needs to find more energy. That's all. Corey, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. My bad. I'm moving some stuff
Yeah.
around, man. But yeah, I
Okay.
mean, he needs to have more energy, and I think that Penny was onto something, you guys, with the vegan diet. You know, he was really onto something. And I
And
just think,
Corey, I don't think he needs to go up to the full 175 limit. Like he was nearly at 175. I think it was 174.5 or point 0.4 or something like that at the weigh-in. Maybe he needs to get a little lighter so that he's got more mobility. You know what I mean, Corey?
Yeah, I mean, right now, the more I think about it, you guys, yeah, yes, Canelo Alvarez has been mobile. And yes, he has been, there to get the job done in a whole lot of other fights. This wasn't that fight, okay? He got beat soundingly, okay? He got beat handily, okay? So, I mean, we can throw out the notion of him being the best 175 pounder right now. We can throw that out there right now. And we got, listen, you guys, we gotta give Arthur Beterbiev and Bivol a little bit more credit at that 175-pound weight division. Okay?
Yep.
Because a lot of you guys were talking about Beterbiev and Bivol as if Canelo Alvarez was going to run through the division like he's done every other division. Okay? But guess what, you guys? Guess what? Bivol had a game plan. And guess what? It fucking worked. Yeah, it worked. You know? And for the first time in Bivol's life, he can be praised, man. A lot of people were saying he was stinking up the joint, leading
It
up into
was.
this fight. A lot of those fights were boring. Like me and Penny
It
said the
was.
other day when we were doing the breakdown, he had 5 unanimous decisions in a row. We didn't even see a knockdown. And I'm going to be honest, man. I'm going to be honest, Penny. The more I think about this fight and the more I look at this fight, man, hey, man, listen, man. I think he got to respect the Canelo, man. What do you think, Penny?
Yep. Yeah, he did. I like the way where when Canelo would shoot his load, right? Bivol would counter him, but then he would throw a flurry. I think Canelo was expecting maybe because he's a light heavyweight, he would just throw maybe one more punch after the counter, but Bivol would throw like three or four combinations as if it was like a welterweight. And I think that kind of like threw off Canelo a little bit. So Canelo needs to, and Canelo can do that too. He just needs to match it in the championship rounds. The way Las Vegas scorecard works, he just needs to find the energy in championship rounds, and he wins the rematch. Because you know what, they're not gonna let a cash cow like Canelo lose that rematch. No
That's
way.
what I'm saying, Penny, and I'm glad you touched on that, man, because the more and more I think about this, Penny, are they gonna let a cash cow like that go? Canelo
Yeah.
Alvarez generates millions
Yep.
upon millions of dollars, you guys. And
Yep.
for them to just let a cash cow go like that, I just don't see that
Yeah.
happening. And I
Yeah.
really truly think
Yeah.
that, Bivol's got to do a lot more than he might have even did in the first fight. Can Canelo
Yeah.
Alvarez lose 2 decisions in a
Yeah.
row? I just
Yeah.
don't see it, man. I'm sorry, I don't see it. Bivol might need to go for the knockout in the second fight. But if it's the same fight again as the first fight, do you have them giving Bivol the same decision they gave Bivol just now? Do you see him giving them the same decision?
No, I don't, because Canelo will improve. Because Canelo is a pound for pound fighter, right? Those guys find ways to win, right? It's like kind of like when look, I'm not comparing to Jordan or anything, but sometimes the Chicago Bulls would take about 1 or 2 games to figure you out. Like when they played Cleveland, right in 1992, it was 2-2, right? Game 5, game 6, they figured them out. Same thing when Chicago played New York Knicks in 1993. New York won the first 2, Chicago won the last 4. They figured them out. Canelo, I think, is that guy who can figure him out. He doesn't even need to figure him out. He just needs to have that same energy like he had in the first half of the fight. In the second half, right? Throw more punches, and he'll win a decision, man. Because as you were saying before, Corey, when Canelo brings in a lot of revenue, what Corey is saying about revenue is that if you if you compare the gambling revenues from last week at Park MGM and at the MGM Grand compared to this weekend, it's like in the millions, right? It's probably like 200 million, 300 million difference because the whales come to Las Vegas to see Canelo fight, and then they gamble, right? If Canelo loses, that revenue is gone. Las Vegas judges are not going to let that happen because they get paid as well, right? They're not going to let that
Yeah.
happen.
It's gonna be tough, man. Like Penny said, man. The Las Vegas Nevada is not trying to let a cash cow like this go.
Yeah.
And I really think that Bivol is gonna have to do a whole hell of a lot, you guys, in the rematch, you guys, to get this win, man. I think right now, Canelo Alvarez. Let's be honest, man. He lost this fight handily. We cannot. I cannot stress that enough, you guys. We gotta start giving Bivol more credit, you guys, because I feel like we're gonna go down this street, we're gonna go down this road, and we're gonna wind up, saying all of the things that Canelo should have done or could have done but didn't do, instead of giving Bivol credit for something that he did do. Go, man. Yeah,
But
I had to break that down like that, Penny. You like that, don't you? That was kind
yeah,
of, yeah.
but Corey, I agree with you, right? I thought Bivol won it handedly, but in the scorecard, he didn't. It was a close fight, 7-5, and all three judges. One more swing round, it's a draw, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and that's the thing that's gonna get me in the rematch. Do they give that close round to Bivol? Do they give that close round to Canelo? Mind you, this is another thing that a lot of channels are gonna talk about. I'm glad we kept burning on here, man, because the more we keep burning, is the more topics that I feel like Beeb, Eric, everybody that's on all of these YouTube, Blue Blood, everybody. I feel like they're all going to talk about some of these same points that I'm bringing up because it's the facts. Triple G never got that decision.
Yeah, he didn't.
Triple G never got this decision. As much as we talk about Triple G on this show, as much as we talk about, Gennady Golovkin on this show, he never got that decision. And
Hey,
Bivol
Corey,
did. The first
Corey,
time, and some would say that the first Triple G fight was a lot more, convincing in this fight. But that's what some would say. I'm just saying.
Hey Corey, what was your so just curious? I had it Golovkin winning the first fight and then Canelo winning the rematch. What did you have it? I just want to. I'm curious.
In the first fight with Canelo and Triple G, I had it a draw actually. I had it a draw. I had the first fight a draw. I had the second fight. I had Canelo winning actually.
Okay.
And and that's respect, man. But I can see where somebody would say Triple G could win that fight. I can see that. I can see where some would say that. Look, man. Triple G is a good fighter, man. But did he do enough to get the job done? And the more I think about it, it's like, no, he didn't. In that second fight, did he? In that first fight, you got to take the belts from the champion. Bivol took them motherfucking belts tonight. He didn't let Canelo breathe a lot, man. If you think about it, he didn't let Canelo breathe a lot. And he took his punches well.
Yes.
He passed all tests, man. He passed the Canelo Alvarez Da Vinci Code. Yeah.
Because he's 175, man.
Da Vinci Code, should I say.
Because Corey, he's at 175. He's not at 160 or 168. Those punches that Canelo threw that knocked people out at those divisions, that's not going to happen at 175. Because these guys are, I wouldn't be surprised if Bivol rehydrated to like 190 tonight, and Canelo probably stayed at maybe 180. I don't know, but Bivol he looked big tonight. Didn't you think, Corey? He looked big out there, like a Goliath.
Bivol?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought he looked a lot bigger than Canelo Alvarez did tonight, you guys. Wow, man, it was a wild fight, man. It was a wild fight. Bivol deserves all credit though, man. And yeah, he did look bigger than Canelo Alvarez, but I just hope that a lot of channels and a lot of people aren't going to be like, I told you so. Because a lot of people didn't see this coming. A lot of people didn't see this coming. I didn't predict Bivol to win. Penny didn't predict Bivol to win. So this is an upset. You know,
Yeah, it
no
is.
matter which way you slice it, no matter how many ways you slice it, and no matter how many ways you break it down, it's an upset, and it's an upset category. I don't even know how to pronounce it, but just catastrophic, proportion, because it's like, wow, man, there's so much money invested in Canelo Alvarez. You guys don't understand, man. This guy
Yeah,
can literally. I mean, it's so hard to explain, man. That I
yeah.
mean, a guy
Corey, Corey,
can move the
Corey, can
needle. He can move your network.
Corey, Corey, can I just explain about how big Canelo is, right? Um, so usually boxing fans who have tickets to the fight, they would stay either at Park MGM, which is just right next door to T-Mobile Arena, or MGM Grand, because there's there's like a pathway where there's a roof. It's an air-conditioned roof, like a bridge to go from MGM Grand to Park MGM, and then you can go to T-Mobile Arena. But there's also a lot of closed circuit fights too, where people who can't get tickets, they go to the closed circuits fights because they just want to be in the atmosphere of a boxing weekend. And those guys, they stay at the Luxor or Mandalay Bay, or even they stay at the Bellagio, right? A lot of the rooms in Las Vegas when there's a boxing event like at this magnitude, they're all filled. And when they're all filled, they at night they go downstairs and they bet on they gamble, right? Which brings in revenue to all the casinos, not just MGM resorts, right? Also at the Wynn, which has got nothing to do with the MGM. That's another and also Caesar's Palace with their own Caesars, and the Venetian. They also own the Palazzo. Those hotels are also full, right? So it's not just the MGM resorts; it's the whole of Las Vegas. So, mate, that rematch. If Canelo just puts in another, say, 10%, man, he's gonna win that, dude. He's gonna get that decision, man.
Man, that's what I'm saying, man. I just really think right now, you guys, that Bivol, like people say that, how did he do it? I think that he had personal belief in himself that he was like, you know what, I can do this, man. And it takes a lot to fight a guy like Canelo Alvarez, mentally and physically, man. Look what that shit did to his arm alone. Fuck his face, his arm. Will he be even? Will that fuck him up in the second fight? Will Canelo just go right back to the arm again? like, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, man. I mean, I know it sounds crazy, but this ain't the first time Canelo's fucked somebody's arm up in a fight. You
Yeah,
know, I don't know if it was Liam Smith or
yeah, you're right.
Colin Smith. One of those guys said I couldn't lift my
Yeah,
arm for 2 weeks.
yeah, it was
Or
Liam. It was Liam
something
Smith.
crazy after Canelo fought him. And I'm
Yeah,
just like, wow, man, this guy has that much power. But mind you, he wasn't facing a guy that was 175 pounds and that was undefeated and that was from Russia, and that last name is Bivol. None of those guys, I feel like Bivol could have probably beat all of those guys. I don't know. The more I think about it, I would have loved to see a Bivol versus Billy Joe Saunders. That would have been a really good fight. Just for the
yeah.
just for the just for the just for the sheer pack, just for the sheer just for the sheer reason is because I think Billy Joe Saunders' jab. I think his jab alone could keep him in that fight. And if Bivol can't stop or hurt Billy Joe like Canelo did, that fight goes to the scorecards, and I think it's a close fight. I
It
think
might
if
be a
Bivol can't stop Billy Joe Saunders, and mind you, we might not ever see the Billy Joe Saunders that I'm accustomed to seeing. He's ballooned up. He's probably like way past his prime now and all of that. But I'm just saying, a prime Billy Joe Saunders versus a prime Bivol would have been a good fight to see.
yeah. Now that might be a boring fight, bro. But hey,
That would be a
Corey,
jab fest, but I kind of
yeah.
like style. I like really, really,
Hey,
technical
Corey,
fights like that.
Corey, just a quick question, because I was thinking about this in the week, last week. I'm thinking, with how Canelo is, like, I'm thinking maybe he's lost his machismo a little bit, because he's playing golf now. Like, he has his kids in the weigh-in and stuff like that, which never used to do that before. Like he's wearing pajamas and all that kind of stuff. Like I feel like like with golf, it people who play golf that they're like normal people. Like you know what I mean? Like I feel like maybe Canelo may have domesticated himself a little bit. He probably needs to get that machismo back a little bit. Like I don't know. Like do you think he's a bit domesticated now?
Um, I mean, the more I think about it, you guys, listen. Let me tell you guys this, man. Let me break this down to you. This is another good point that this is another good point that I brought up before. Man, Canelo Alvarez might have lost a little bit of his, grit and determination. And why I say that is because he was getting touched up a lot in this fight. He was getting touched up a lot more than normal. And that kind of concerns me because later in a fighter's career, you would see a fighter like this get touched up later in his career when a guy's burnt out and smoked out, like a Manny Pacquiao versus you guys. You're like, okay, he's smoked out, he's burnt out. He needs to go ahead and pack it up. But after seeing Pacquiao versus Mayweather, you're not like Pacquiao should retire. I mean, you're like, oh, okay, his arm fucked up. Let's see him run it again. He lost 8 other times. Let's see him running back again. So I just feel like now, you guys, being that Canelo lost again, which he has, what is he, 57, 2-2? Somewhere along the lines of that. And I just think that right now, man, Canelo Alvarez, he's got to go back to the drawing board and be like, I cannot knock these 175-pound guys out like I've been knocking out these 160-pound guys, these 168-pound guys, and these 154-pound guys. Because you guys got to understand, Canelo Alvarez is moving up from those lower weights his goddamn self. So it's like when you're moving up from a lower weight at like 154 and 160 and 167 and 168 and 175, when you're moving up in weights like that, your body, I seen the water weight in Canelo at the weigh-in. I seen that shit. I said that shit on my live stream. I'm like, Bivol looks bigger than him, and he looks more cut than him. You guys got to look at it, man. Look at the definition. Canelo is known for being ripped to shreds. He wasn't ripped to shreds in this weigh-in. I mean, Corey Lee Boxing and Penny tonight have touched on all topics on why Canelo Alvarez lost this fight tonight, man.
Hey, who do you see winning the rematch, Corey? Who do you see winning the rematch?
The rematch. The more I think about it and the more I break it down systematically, and stylistically, I think Canelo Alvarez will come in there, respectfully with a different game plan. I don't think he would leave Eddie Reynoso. I know a lot of people are going to say he needs to leave Eddie Reynoso. He needs to do this. He needs to rebuild. There's going to be people out there. Monday morning quarterbacks. There's going to be a plenty of Sunday boxing fan, quarterback. And it's like, dude, how can you call a fight when you already said Canelo was going to win the fight, and now you're telling Canelo what to do? You thought he was going to win the fight. Now it'd be a different story if somebody picked Bivol to win. Like Charles D. He said, I don't care what you say. I don't care. I'm putting some money on Bivol. I said, okay. I said, all right. If that's what you want to do, if you want to put money on Bivol, go ahead. I said, go ahead. Right before we got off the live stream. He said, all right, I am. I hope he did that. And I hope he's got that receipt too. Because I would love to see how much money he really truly did put on Bivol. Because you guys, let me remind you, Canelo Alvarez was a 5-1 favorite, okay? So that's paying out good odds in Las Vegas, okay? You guys got to understand that too,
Hey, Las Vegas won out there too, Corey, because a lot of people put money on Canelo, right? And obviously not too many people put money on Bivol. Well, they won there too. like who do you call them? Those guys where the Betties. You know what I mean? They won there too. So
Yeah, and I mean, you got Penny. Let everybody know where you're at out there, Penny. Let them know what time it is out there, because I know a lot of people are like, "Is Penny in America?"
nah, man, it's in the afternoon. I'm cool, dude. Like it's
Because
six
I
o'clock.
know in the background it looks like it's daylight out there.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's 6 o'clock. It's about six. I got the lights on. So see,
Six
got the lights
p.m.
on. Yeah.
So the
What
six
about
p.m.
you? You're in the morning there, right?
It's 2 in the morning out here.
Oh, okay. Damn, man.
See, that's
That
why Penny loves my live streams, because I work the night shift and his hours are fucked up over there where he's at. This dude
yeah,
loves
I'm
my
fine, dude.
channel
Hey, dude,
because
I'm
he
fine.
gets
I didn't
all
go.
my drops. Nobody else is up but Penny.
So are you in the East Coast? Are you, Corey?
Huh?
Are you in the East Coast?
Yeah, I'm in the East Coast, man.
Oh
I'm right
man,
near Washington D.C.
that's bad for boxing, man. You guys always get the late fights, dude. Like, damn, man, you gotta be in the West Coast where it's like eight Eastern instead of like 12. Sorry,
Yeah,
eight
I
West.
think right now it's 2 o'clock right now. It's 2 o'clock right now out here in the East Coast. I think in LA it's like 11 o'clock.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
which
yeah.
ain't bad. Which ain't bad right now. Which doesn't sound bad right now.
You're a
11 o'clock
hardcore.
sounds a hell of a lot better than 2 o'clock right now.
You're a hardcore boxing fan, dude. Like, damn.
Who, me?
Yeah, yeah. It's two
Yeah,
o'clock in the
man.
morning, right?
It's 2 in the morning, man. I'm still talking to you, but these are the hours I'm used to, anyways. You know that.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'll go live at 12 o'clock at night, and with no problem, East Coast time.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, dude, I've been to Washington, man. It's a nice place.
Oh, shout out to my cousin Smooth Emery in the chat. He says it's 11 p.m. West Coast in Seattle. Wow. Shout out to Seattle, Washington in the building. Okay.
hey, Seattle's got to get a basketball team again, man. Like, what the hell?
The
Like,
Seattle Supersonics.
yeah, Seattle is a basketball town. Like, it's not a baseball town. No one watches the Mariners in Seattle. The Sonics had more crowd than the Mariners. Remember back in the 90s? Who was watching the? No one was watching the Mariners back then, even when they were winning. Remember when they had Ken Griffey Jr. and Alex Rodriguez?
Yeah.
The Sonics was more popular than them.
Okay, shout out to Jorge. Shout out to Jorge in the chat. He says, "Bro, you have to remember, Corey. Bivol said Canelo hurt both arms, but he thinks he should have thrown less power punches because he said all punches that he threw were hard punches. It's
Yeah,
just Bivol withstanding them." He says Bivol is too big, too fresh, and too skilled for that weight.
yeah.
Wow.
He's a natural 175er.
So
Real
and
small.
I think that I think that if he was right at 160, I don't think 168 pounder could have took that punishment. I'm sorry.
No,
I don't know.
no,
I don't
no.
know, because it's different when Canelo hits you, bro. I know, and
Yeah,
I know you're saying that he's on his vegan diet and all that. This dude's arm look like Canelo still's got that power, dude. I'm being
yeah.
honest.
Yeah. Hey Corey, I like my meats, right? And a few of my friends who are vegan, they force me to go to a vegan restaurant when I'm with them. I actually like it. It's very tasty, right? It's different. But dude, I can't get enough energy out of it. I feel like when I eat it, I don't have enough energy at the end of the day. Because there's no meat, especially when you've been eating meat all your life. Now that you're not eating meat and only it's only for one day, I feel it, man. Like I feel it. And sometimes when I see my friends, they're skinny and I feel like, I don't know, like, dude, if you're an athlete who gets hit in the face and the body, dude, you need some strength, man. He needs to go back to eating pork and beef. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't even know why he went
Yeah,
vegan.
but look, but yeah, Penny, I'm gonna head out and I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this show up. We've been going live for 2 hours. Well, I've been going live for an hour, 2 hours, and Penny's been going live for about an hour.
Yeah.
So, Penny, to wrap this show up, Where does Canelo Alvarez go from here? Penny.
I mean,
Closing arguments.
I mean, Canelo is fine, dude. He's fine. He's the cash cow of boxing. He is the face of boxing. He just needs to go back to the drawing board, like what you said. Make a few adjustments here and there. Rely on the Las Vegas judges who like aggressive fighters, and he'll win by decision in the rematch. I've got no problems with that. He'll win the rematch. He needs to add a few more things. He doesn't need to reinvent himself or anything. Like Barrera, he reinvented himself, like, late in his career. Canelo doesn't need to do that. It's not like Bivol annihilated him, right? He just needs to add a few more things, adjust a few more things, throw more punches in the championship rounds, and he'll win the decision. The judges will give it to him in the rematch.
I feel you, man. Wow, man. So yeah, man. Listen, man. Canelo, in my personal opinion, I think Canelo Alvarez just needs to work on his output. A lot more, and I think that would bring him a lot of different results than he did in the first fight. And I think activity, like I said in the beginning of this breakdown, I said it was activity, and lack of activity is really what got Canelo tonight, you guys. You guys got to go home and think that. You cannot go out there and think you're going to win a fight on your name alone. We seen that did not happen with Canelo, and that actually backfired. For him to put his hand up knowing he didn't do enough to win was maybe Canelo just put it up there just to put it up there, just to say, hey, look, I did my best, you know. But I really want to see what Canelo Alvarez brings in the rematch. And with that being said, Penny, thank you so much for jumping on, man. This is Corey Lee Boxing, and you've just been hit with another
Banger!
banger. Peace out, you guys. Later, man.